What's up, everybody? We are here, top 4 of the Arlington Regional. Oh my goodness,
almost done.
Almost, we're almost there. We almost have a champion, but top 4 is pretty good too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a very exciting matchup. We got Luffy versus Law, right?
Yep.
The only decks left in top 4 are red decks. So right now we have Law versus Luffy. They have 4 different red decks.
Red decks, but 4 different.
So we have Law versus Luffy on stream, and then the other match is Whitebeard versus Zoro. So we'll be getting the winner of these two, obviously. Crazy, yeah. So this matchup, I'm actually not gonna lie, it's gonna be a little difficult for Luffy. Luffy is gonna have to see a ton. We've seen Law. It can start slow, like we saw it against Kinemon yesterday, right? It can start a little slow, and then it can explode. Luffy does not really have that removal that even Kinemon does. So, obviously, okay, Vista, Nico, Robin, of course, don't get me wrong. It's going to have to see those cards, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, it also depends on the Luffy build, right? Is this Luffy going to be more aggressive, more mid-range?
Yeah.
How many Whitebeards are we playing? How many are we going to draw?
Yep.
There's a lot of factors for this. Law is going to be teched out to beat Whitebeard, not necessarily Luffy.
That's true. So, and that's the cool thing about Luffy. It's like we also have Mass Deuce. That's a tech that Luffy's been running.
Yeah.
Not only is it a 2K, but it's also you can play it, and Don X2, you bottom deck a 2 cost or less. So you can just snipe a Bonnie or a blocker, just some cool stuff like that.
Yep, a Bonnie played early to sort of just build the board up. Nico Robin could be very, very important in this matchup.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. You've got Vista to snipe untaps, and Nico to snipe taps or rest mode cards. So there's definitely a lot that's going to be going back and forth here. I don't think we're going to see a very quick sweep.
No.
I think this is going to be a lot of back and forth.
I think so.
Until one player has the resources and goes for the win, or the other player realizes they've lost the resource game and is forced to go for the win.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, another factor could just be the curve.
Of course.
It's better for. So if both players start slow, it would be better for Luffy because their late game, those Whitebeards are just so impactful.
Yep.
Whereas for Law, the late game is still kind of the same as the early game. You're just cycling the little dudes to make big dudes.
Yep. Now Luffy is okay going first or second, but Law would be really happy to go second.
Always correct.
Always.
Yep.
So that's going to play a factor in this too,
I
at
think
least
so,
in this first game.
Yep. Yeah, Luffy going. I mean, obviously they both play 1-drops, right?
We see a Bonnie in Law's opening hand.
That's a good opening.
That's exciting.
All right,
And
Luffy going
a blocker
first.
Law.
Oh, he has a Red Hawk
Robin.
and a Gordon and a Robin. So,
man.
so excellent start. Gordon, as we talked, it attacks. It also can use its effects as well. In conjunction with the Robin. You also have a Red Hawk to snipe something. Very good opener from the Luffy.
Dadon whiffing.
Oh,
That's a big sad.
Okay. All right, good start for the Luffy.
Good start for the Luffy.
And
subpar for the Law. Unfortunate.
Here's what we talked about, right? Luffy, you're kind of incentivized to tap first.
And we see Vista coming down instead of establishing the Robin right now. We're going to go ahead and just start removing some things from the board. We don't ever want him to have a board.
How do you feel about that? I feel like
I prefer Robin personally right there. But
I feel like the Robin can get its value slower, so you want to establish it first, whereas the Vista can come in and snipe a Bonnie if it's untapped.
Exactly. Yeah, the Vista is an immediate response. The Robin is a delayed response.
Right.
So we'll see how this goes. Now, we do see a Vista come down to clear the Vista.
Yeah, Vista. All right, and that's I believe his name is Dogra.
That is Dogra, yes.
You can rest him to play a red 1 cost. And again, this is the Law we saw yesterday on stream. He plays stuff like starter deck Nami. So you can play you can flood board very quickly with the investment of this 1 Don.
Yep. All right, here we go. We see a Nami come down on Luffy's side.
Yep.
I wonder if we're going to see that Robin come down this turn. Did the Nami whiff?
Wow.
Oh my. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there we go.
Quick fix.
There we go. All right.
Wow.
The Nami whiff.
So a double
Dadon
whiff.
and a Nami whiff. We're on pretty even ground when it comes to that.
Here we go. 6 into Law leader, and we're going to take it.
We're going to take that. We would like an extra resource.
And here comes
There's
the Robin.
And then we have 1 Don left up.
Okay, we do have that starter deck Nami, so this Dogura is going to be able to rest itself in order to play a Nami. So you basically you get 2 Don for 1, basically.
You get 2 bodies for 1 Don.
2 bodies for 1 Don, yeah.
Which is very strong when you're Law.
When you're Law, yeah, that's what you want.
So we have 6 Don this turn. essentially 3 characters on the board. If we can get 2 more characters for 4 Don, we can start doing shenanigans.
The shenanigans can be live.
Absolutely. Law is famous for its shenaniganery.
Yep.
We're going to see a 5 swing on the leader.
All right, we're going to take it. Oh, solid.
My goodness.
Excellent hit.
That is going to really delay Law's effect. Now it's a lot harder to establish that full board.
Yep. Okay, we got another Didon.
Did you? No, okay. All right, we've got the Otama.
Couple options here. Yeah, so Jet Pistol off to life. It just, we got Nami and Otama. Good.
I saw Chopper Otama.
Oh, it's Chopper. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I think he would have immediately grabbed
Snapped the Nami. Yeah, I think you're right.
Now, that Jet Pistol means that this Robin gets to go before the Law leader.
Yes, it does, yeah.
Which is big.
Yep. Yeah, it was a Chopper, not a Nami.
It's a Chopper.
Yep.
And the other Nami, the starter deck Nami. We have lots of options here.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and grab this Chopper.
Yep. Yep. Well, Chopro.
Yep. Right now, the Robin might go after the Dogura just to deny the free body.
Yeah. You definitely don't want to rest the Dogura here because there's like so much your opponent can do to just clear your board a little more. But
we see 3 1-drops in the hand, but that unfortunately means there's only 1 Don left over afterwards. We could use the Dogura and the 2 1-drops. We actually can
get there,
to the shenanigans this turn.
Yep, there we go.
And it looks like we're going to go ahead
Dogura.
and get to the shenanigans.
There we go. And see, it's a little bit of it's an extender. Oh, and we have Law.
We do.
Which means we could bounce our Didon if we wanted to.
And replay it because we don't really have a better exchange. The hand is actually a lot of face cards.
It is,
a lot of Law in that hand.
A lot of Law, yep. We have double starter deck, 1 SR, and a Luffy, 5-drop Luffy.
Yeah, big Luffy, yep. Okay.
All right. The problem is if you leave the Bonnie, though, it's dead to the Robin.
To the Robin, which is unfortunate.
So we could either bounce the Bonnie.
So we bounce the Don, bounce the Bonnie,
play
the Don.
Go.
There
Solid.
we go.
That was the play line right there.
That was the line.
All right, Didon, don't you whiff on us here.
Don't you do it, Didon. Don't you do it. Really need that Didon to actually do something.
All right.
Okay.
It's just, I think they're just discussing like what happened.
What happened?
Basically.
Yeah.
So leader effect.
Shenanigans happened, of course.
Leader effect. Pick up Didon. Play the green Law.
There's a Makino in there, so Didon did not miss.
All right. Looks like we got a couple options here.
Looks like a couple Makinos.
Yep.
It's a double Bonnie going to the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That is not what you want to see there.
That means that Bonnie in hand, most important Bonnie in the world.
It's gonna
right
be.
now.
But we did see yesterday that the Law player. Which is the same Law player, Nikki here. He used the same Bonnie all game.
All game, yeah.
And he just kept bouncing it, and it was masterful Law play we saw.
Absolutely, and we're seeing it again here.
All right, so and here's Gordon. Gordon can attack Dogura, use its effect, reduce the Law, and you can actually get rid of this Law here with the Robin effect.
You can, and it's honestly one of your best targets.
I think so. If you have another Vista, then you could snipe the Don, and you would be in a really solid spot.
Yep.
Man.
You don't know the Law's hand, but it's not great.
Yep. All right, we're going Nami into Dogura.
Interesting. I wonder why not Gordon into Dogura there.
He might be saving Gordon. I'm not too sure. We do know another thing is that Red Hawk, Luffy does have Red Hawk, so defensively he would also be able to clear another card off of the board.
That's true. Sequencing might be pretty important.
Yep.
We do see the free block. He recognizes that Gordon
there we go.
will do it. Yeah.
Very smart.
Yes, this result was an inevitability.
It was, yeah.
Gordon swings first. If he chooses not to block for whatever reason, the Nami stays up, which can be used to clear chumps later.
Something else,
is what we would call them, 1-drops.
Yep.
So
we're thinking, what do we want to do?
Well, we can't really protect it. It's not really worth the Bonnie in the hand. And if we use the Chopper, then we just lose another body on the board.
Yeah.
Now, Robin here, if he didn't want to give him the life, the Robin could actually attack the Law, then destroy it.
You could.
But we are still Luffy.
I know. Your opponent is at 2 life. I'm trying to see what's in the hand.
I believe he's at 3 life.
It looks like... Yeah, it's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell with white sleeves, yeah. Luffy is at 3. We can tell that one for sure.
He's thinking, we got an Otama, we got a Red Hawk. We're just thinking here, what do we got?
Yep.
And we're going to play the Otama, targeting...
we can just attack the Law.
Yeah, we can just go leader, make it leader effect, make leader 6, so we can make it 7. Okay, nope, all right.
Interesting. Okay, so we're going to clear the chopper, and the Laws of 4.
Yep.
And we're going to clear that too.
Not
it
bad
works.
at all.
And we save our Gordon.
Yep. Save our Gordon.
Save our Gordon for a rainy day.
Yep. And then we're just going to go leader and get a card out of our hand. And what? Do we have a follow-up play here? Oh, so good.
Jinx.
You got and we have a Red Hawk up to protect while also getting rid of something like this Nami, this Dodon, whatever your opponent doesn't swap back. Does Law Player even have enough to reestablish the board? And it looks like he has
Bonnie. He has Bonnie. Bonnie can reestablish a board by herself.
Looks like Bonnie's gonna have to. Oh, and we're gonna Red Hawk here. Okay.
Ooh.
That would. You Red Hawk, that would be pretty good, I think.
You know, it's pretty tempting to Red Hawk this, not going to lie.
Get rid of the Nami.
You get rid of the Nami.
Yeah.
You protect something on your board. It doesn't necessarily matter all that much, but it does help you clear the Dodon on the crackback. And you can't see the opponent's hand, but that Red Hawk is pretty devastating to the Law here if it happens.
Oh.
And that's what Luffy's thinking about right now. Do I just let this happen?
Fair enough.
Okay. You know what? It wasn't the Robin being attacked.
Yeah.
That's kind of...
It's probably more important to save Robin.
It is. It is. Let the Gordon go.
Let it go. And so, you know, Bonnie's going to have to find a relatively cheap-costed card to play in order for you to get your shenanigans off this turn. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck paying 5 for something like a Luffy, which is not quite what you want to do.
Another problem is your shenanigans aren't that shenaniganery.
No, you don't have anything crazy.
You don't have the SR in your hand. You've just got the starter deck Law and the Luffy.
Makino make the starter deck Nami a 4, and we're going 4 into 4 here.
Yep. And then using the effect beforehand to play around Red Hawk.
Excellent. All right. We're going to get rid of Otama.
Yep.
6.
And then this will probably meet a Red Hawk.
All right.
The Nami.
The Dodon.
The Dodon. I guess it's easier to swing on them.
Well, yes.
Oh, no, you're right.
The
because
Dodon
he could bounce it. Yeah. He could bounce it. Yeah, my bad. I forgot about that.
Okay, the Dodon is the only thing that could find something else.
Yep, that's true. The other two don't do anything.
And then these other two that are in, they're easy to attack. I mean.
Otama can actually swing on the Makino.
I know. Otama is killing Makino. We got chump-on-chump violence over here, 0-0.
Double Luffy and starter Law in hand. That Bonnie, I don't think that Bonnie can do enough work.
Probably not getting played this
Law
turn.
surprises me every time. But I don't know. It's 2 Don investment into the Bonnie.
Yeah.
And then it has to find something, and you have to play a 5-drop that's already in your hand.
I wonder if you just play Luffy, probably
and
don't
go
attack.
Face. What happens if you just give up on Law's effect? Because 2 Robins are going to live.
Yeah. I mean, play Luffy go face or play Luffy don't
Robin,
attack.
Maybe?
And that way you can untap it with your other Luffy. Nope. All right.
Nope. We're going to go after the Robin here.
Okay. Yep.
And it's down. That's fine. You know, we're gonna take the board back.
Okay.
Now Luffy is 1 card in hand.
Yeah, but his board is so solid here. We're pretty much just going to use all our Don to clear the board. We can go Otama into Makino, make Robin a 6, attack the Luffy, kill the Nami, and then that's probably not going to clear it. We'll just use our leader to clear it. So
now Whitebeard turn.
Yep.
If we see a Whitebeard this turn, because the Luffy effect could give Robin the Don.
You just might do it.
Might do it. So let's see.
Let's go.
See Otama on Makino.
Yep. Your Nami has just a little bit more attack, so you want to keep it live. We
do not. We have a Luffy in hand, though.
We got our own Rush Luffy.
So we could put 2 Don on our Robin, go after his Luffy, clear his Nami.
Yeah.
We could also not necessarily need to use the Robin this turn and just leave it up. And that's actually what we're going to do. I agree with that.
Yeah, so he has his own Rush Luffy, so he's just going to maybe play it and push here?
Play it and pass.
Play it and pass? Okay.
I think that might be the way to go with it. Or, you know what? Nah.
Okay.
Hit him in the jaw.
And we're leaving 1 up for a possible
Zoro.
radical game.
We got a Zoro off of that.
And I like it. Now we're leaving the Robin up again. We're going to just make it harder for our opponent. Another Dagura with no target here.
Yeah. We got Bonnie, Law, Luffy, Zoro, Dagura.
And we would just, So Luffy was able to break the board twice.
Yep.
You got to break Law's board twice, otherwise it can stay in the game. We were able to break the board twice now. It's very hard for Law to recover that 3rd time.
It is, and we've got this Robin threatening to continue to break that board.
All right.
And this is what I was talking about before, where Law might just have to give up on being Law.
And just go face, huh?
And just go face, yeah.
I don't know, with 2 life or 1 life left.
Yeah, it's not.
It looks like 1 life.
It's not the most reasonable play, but it might be his only option left.
It might be.
He might just not have the time, and he definitely doesn't really have the Dawn.
So do you think he plays Zoro, or do you think he plays Luffy? Because he has that Law. So Law could restand Zoro next turn.
It can, but restand for 5 is nowhere near as good as 2.
Yep.
He might just hold it for counter power.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Yep.
He's thinking about it right now. You know, Law on a 0 cardboard.
Yeah.
1 life left.
Yep.
Not the best place to be.
Yep.
But that's why games 2 and 3 exist.
Yeah, we got a whole nother, plenty of game to play.
Plenty of game left to play.
All right, we're going Luffy.
We see the Luffy.
And Luffy into Luffy. With our opponent's 1 card in hand, we're gonna get rid of it. We can guarantee it dies if we put 1 on our Law here.
Yeah, we can play our Law here. If we play our Law here, we can go Luffy on Luffy, leader on Nami, and the opponent's top decking.
Yeah.
Now they could top deck a Zoro.
They could. That'd be a good top deck. All right.
And it looks like that's exactly what we're going to do here.
Establish the Law so we get a big body on the field as well.
Yep.
I like it.
We're just going to go ahead and cross our fingers that something scary doesn't come off the top of this deck.
Yep.
Because we can definitely turn this around with this play. The Luffy will probably go down this turn.
I mean,
unfortunately.
Well, okay. So if your opponent's at 1 life, do you just go for game? I mean.
Well, it depends. What did he draw?
That's true. So Robin could, if you put what, Robin 9, leader 10, is that an option?
9, 10. Opponent has no Dawn up. 3 cards in hand. You know one of them's a Bonnie.
Yep.
You're aware of the existence of the Bonnie.
You are, yeah.
I don't know if you're aware of the existence of the other ones.
I don't think so.
So
the ultimate gotta have it move. Looks like a Gordon. Wow. Okay. That was pretty good.
Oh my goodness, that's the whole board. That's the no.
Oh.
I don't know about that.
Well,
you could have shrunk the Law and swung with the Robin on the.
Maybe you're still going for game though.
Luffy. You could, yeah, you might still be going for game.
Here we have swing 7, 8, 9. Okay. So we're still going for game.
Wow, Gordon off.
Gordon off the top.
My
That's
goodness.
a solid hit.
It is. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we're still going for game.
9.
So.
Oh, I say it would be 9. Yeah.
9 at the leader. That's a damage.
10 at the leader. Oh, gotta have it.
Gotta have it, and
gotta
he did not.
have it. Excellent.
Luffy taking game 1.
Oh.
All right.
Luffy.
Very interesting. Very good play on both sides.
Excellent
Luffy
play,
just had all of the removal.
He had a ton of removal. Double Robin, Red Hawk, Vista. Jet Pistol off the life.
Yep.
Wow.
We saw Dadan whiff. We also saw Nami whiff on Luffy's side. But it definitely matters more for Law.
It does,
who needs that card to replace itself.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's funny, we talked about, I said, it might not be too easy for Luffy. That's what happens. He saw all of his removal. Also we saw again where Gordon putting in the work that game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Gordon off the top, ensuring that if the game push failed, you're not going to go down in the crackback.
Still at 3 life, he had a solid chance of not dying. His opponent only had 1 Zoro, so it's just like, okay, I'll put you to 0 and then try next turn 15 leader,
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, crazy.
Definitely great. Very excited to see game 2.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are again. Now Law gets to pick first or second this time.
It does.
I think
pick go second.
You go second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the direction you want to go in.
Yep. Oh, the hands are shaking.
Hands are shaking.
Hands
are
shaking. Arms are heavy. No. Yep. No, I would be nervous too. Can't blame him at all.
Yep. Now, on the bright side, both of these players already got a serial Luffy. They already got their finals invite.
Yep.
So there's a lot less riding on this game.
We're playing for glory.
Playing for glory.
Playing to be the champ. All right.
Got to be king of the Pirates.
Got to be king of the Pirates. All right.
There can only be one king.
That's right. So here we're starting. Like you said,
I see a Vista in Luffy's hand, and we're going to toss it back because I didn't really see much else.
Law keeping, and Luffy not.
Yep. Luffy really looking for Robins.
Yep.
Looking for Vistas.
Yep. Again, he wants the exact same
what he
as
saw
last
game.
Time.
Yeah.
Couldn't really get better than that.
Red Hawk, Vista, double Robin. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please. My Nami whiffed. That's okay.
That's fine.
That's okay. I got it all in my hand.
I got the other Robin anyway.
Yep.
Same thing, right? We want a jet pistol somewhere in the early life so we can snipe something. Solid.
Solid. All right. So.
Yeah, again, so I think Law goes second, right? If
Law
you get
goes
to
second.
pick.
Yeah.
That way you can either play Dodon or you can establish 2 one-cost characters.
You get an extra card off the draw.
Extra card. You have more Don to play with every turn.
Don. It's just it just makes sense.
Yep.
All right, we're still setting up here. Luffy.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
All righty. Shout out to our stream judge, making sure everything runs smooth.
Absolutely.
Oh, we
have a jet pistol, a Zoro.
Yeah.
Law did indeed make Luffy go first.
There we go.
We've got, I saw Nami,
Starter,
Law.
Nami, and Dogura. So
Dogura.
There we go. All right.
All right. I don't think he has any searchers in his hand.
I don't think he does, but
we can always draw one.
We could always draw one. All right. 5 here. And what do we play?
Another Dogura.
Oh, a Zoro.
And then Zoro, you know what?
All right. Swinging
right,
for 6.
Go.
Okay.
Yep.
We are changing gameplay strategies this game. We have decided to go face.
Yep. We see a Vista in Law's hand.
Yep.
I'm not sure if he has a way to reduce the Zoro. We're going to go ahead and swing on it.
Swing Zoro. All right.
Luffy doesn't seem to have much going on right now.
He really doesn't. I mean, really the only playable card in his hand was the Zoro.
Yeah. He has a jet pistol.
Yep.
That could...
Oh, well, actually, Law can get to 5 characters because of these Doguras. And here we see the reach that Dogura allows you to have.
Yep. Dogura's going to go ahead and put this Makino on the board, perhaps.
Or Chopper, yeah. So we got...
Or both, probably. We can
go. There we go. Oh, and there we go. We're swinging. Get in there, Dogura. Get in there.
Makino, such a powerful card. Unassumingly powerful.
Man, the Makino is crazy. Play Chopper, activate leader effect, and we have Law pick up our 2K.
Boom. Put this Dogura back in hand. Let's go.
And player Zoro, Nami leader effect to play around jet pistol.
Oh my gosh, I love to
good.
Watch. Oh, you love to see it.
Good. Look at the sequencing in that turn was crazy.
Beautiful. No searchers, but look how powerful we are.
Look, the explosive, and that was literally all because of Dogura.
It was on the back of Dogura. We were able to do that on our second turn.
And I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I've seen Dogura being played in the Law deck, and my boy's in top 4.
I'm impressed.
And he is showing us the power of the card.
He is. All
what
right.
an explosive turn,
Gonna have to jet pistol that Law. That makes sense.
No.
Can't let that stay.
We can go
that's our turn.
7 on the Zoro. We can
7 on the Zoro gets met with a Chopper, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we don't really have anything else to do.
Yep. We did give our opponent 2 cards in hand early game, and he was really able to flip the table on us on that one.
Imagine, I know, right? Imagine if we saw searchers in addition to all of that.
Yeah. And you're right, swinging 7, and we're just going to Chopper. Now we have Zoro. Now we can start pushing some damage of our own here.
Yeah. Now the question is, do we have good swap targets?
Do we?
We'd used the Law, but I don't know that we have another one. We're going to see a 5 at the
5, we're going to take.
Easy take.
No trigger.
That starter deck Nami putting in work.
Plenty of 1-drops, I mean.
There we go.
We can even Dogura to play the Makino again. Oh, Dogura putting... Man, so I'm, like you said, so impressed with that card.
Yep.
We haven't very...
We can reestablish very easily, but
very easy way.
We have a Luffy. I can't tell what the other card in his hand is from this angle.
So play Makino for free.
Vista.
Play
Luffy's his swap target here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could turn Beige into a Luffy.
And then you can make the starter deck Nami a big attacker.
Yep. And your opponent has nothing on his board right now.
Yeah,
so they've got to answer Zoro. They've got to answer Dogura. They've got to answer Makino.
Yep. These little 1-drops are just becoming stronger. So that costs a Don.
That does cost a Don, but we're using the Nami effect.
Using Nami's effect, yeah. Okay, yeah, there you go. The way he did it was a little confusing. So
yeah.
Nami's a 1, +3 is 4, +1 is 5. So she's a 5 right now.
Yep. And you know
6,
what?
7.
She's actually a 7.
She's actually a 7.
She's actually a 7.
He said, I actually only need 2 of these Don.
Yep.
And then swap into Luffy, make it a 7, and swing again.
Yep.
Extremely. Oh, and having to get rid of a Don for that.
Oof. And you know what?
Make it a 7.
I liked that so much. Let's do it again.
Wow, that was something else.
Oh, is that the jet pistol? Too bad the Luffy was protected.
Yeah, we got to hit the Zoro there.
Yep.
All right, well.
Again, around the jet pistol.
I mean,
beautiful.
Pretty good, though. I mean,
yeah. Oh, no.
Still a good pistol.
No, I'm saying he's playing around the jet
No, yeah,
pistol.
he played around it excellently.
Okay.
Man, I think we're going to hit.
I think this one's going to be quick.
Game 3 here in a few minutes, but, yep. Again, yeah, he can have like a Vista or a Zoro here to start clearing the board, but with nothing pre-established, no Namis, no Dodons that were already on the field, it's just like I kill one thing a turn. I mean,
the Dogaras really shifted this game to Law because Luffy didn't have a turn to play any cards. He had to jet pistol the Law on his third turn, leaving him with 1 Don left. It wasn't enough.
If Law couldn't do his like big swap on turn 2, then.
Yeah, and we usually see that he can't do that on turn 2, but those Dogaras said, I can.
Really extended, yeah. And again, of course, the Nami, which is a tech for Whitebeard, again, making your leader a 6K so it can actually pressure Whitebeard leader, works really well with the Dogra. Yep. I love to see this. As we get deeper into the format, we know which decks are good, we know which decks we need to prepare for, and it looks like he's very well prepared.
Absolutely.
The adaptations that every deck makes throughout the format, one of the most interesting part of card games.
It is. Okay, we see a Luffy come down, and we're probably going to see this go after the other Luffy.
Yep. Swinging for 9. Only 3 in hand.
That is going to take it.
All right.
Okay, so we've taken the board back from Law.
Yep.
It's not too late.
Yes.
And that's what matters here.
Yep.
Thank goodness for rushers.
Thank goodness for rushers. We do see that Luffy player has a new gate in hand, so it's like
need to make it to the next turn. Need to make it to the next turn. Need to make it to the next turn.
We're at the point where a new gate is impactful. If we have to spend our leader attack on this Luffy, it's going to be.
Law, on the other hand, looking at his Don, like, how big can I go?
Yeah. He has, like, it looks like he has plenty to spare. I'm not going to lie.
Is Dogara about to have to get in there? That's the question here. We only need 2 of this Don to play these Beiges.
I want to say double Beige,
Vista,
and Dogara.
Dogara, yeah.
So you can really just equip almost all your Don to your leader to guarantee the Luffy kill.
You just set 2 to the side for Beige.
For Beiges, yeah. I think he might be considering, do I want to put him at 0 so I can maybe try to secure the win next turn, or do I want to take the Luffy out and try to get this Nami in there? All right, we're going.
And then we're Law, so we'll swing 5.
Yep, swing 5. Looks like he found a usage for all his Don.
Yep. Well, this helps him decide, right? Do I go after Luffy or do I go after leader? You know what? My opponent can choose for me.
Oh, he took it. Whoa.
Okay, we're going to play that Beige, and then that's a big Dogara. That's a very big Dogara, boys.
Why did he take it?
Good question.
All
right.
We're going to game 3.
Okay. Not how I expected that one to go.
No.
Like I said, swing the 5 with the leader and
see what happens.
Let the opponent decide.
Okay. I'm sorry, I just wasn't expecting that. Okay. All right, we got game 3. Luffy gets to go first. Luffy gets to decide who goes first. So I'm, he's probably gonna go second here. Both players just one more game away from advancing to the semifinals. Are we gonna see Law or are we gonna see Luffy?
Game 1, commanding victory for Luffy. Game 2, commanding victory for Law. Game 3, I don't know. We said there'd be some back and forth.
They've been beating the hell out of each other. Both of these games, they are just beating the hell out of each other. I can't hear you. But
the crazy Dogara turn.
Yeah.
I'm glad that was captured on stream.
Yeah,
that was wild.
Great showcase for the card.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Law had no searchers that entire game.
No, he did not.
None.
No Bonnie, Nami, none of that, man.
None of it. Luffy pushed a little too hard in the early game.
He did, yeah.
Instead of trying to starve resources, he gave Law resources.
Yep.
And that really helped him just kind of keep in it.
Exactly, yeah.
From the fact that he had no searchers.
Yeah.
Luffy saw no Vistas, no Robins.
Nothing, yeah.
And no opportunity to play them.
Yep. Jet Pistol off the life was good. He was able to clear the Zoro, which would have been a great attacker the following turn, but
too little too late.
Too little too late, yeah. And then we also, hey, Dogger. Whoa, that's a hell of an opening hand. We have Gordon, Nico Robin, a Red Hawk. That's an opening hand right there.
That is a heck of an opening hand indeed.
Yes.
Nope, and we've got to set our life a certain way here.
Now let's see. What about Law? What's it? He has starter Nami is all I could see, and it looks like it's not good enough.
Not good enough. We're gonna. You know what? Nobody needs to see that.
Nobody needs to see.
That.
It looks like he did it quick. Is that double Red Hawk or is it Jet Pistol Red Hawk? And he has a 9-drop Newgate in there.
Tough to see. Tough to see. Now we have seen a Jet Pistol in Luffy's life, game 1 and 2.
And 2, yeah. Might as well be game 3
Might as well be game 3. Every time I play against Luffy, there's a Jet Pistol there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's why we're not in top 16, right?
Exactly.
All right, so.
All right, what do we got? We got Robin, Newgate, Red Hawk, Gordon.
So super.
Don't know what the 5th card is.
That's a great curve, right? Gordon into Robin, and then Red Hawk as a backup, and then eventually you get to the Whitebeard, assuming. It looks like double Red Hawk.
Luffy chose to go first. Interesting. Okay. Well, we do get to Robin faster.
He's got a good curve.
Yeah. Law, on the other hand, could go Dodon this turn. Gonna go Dodon this turn. Dodon, please don't whiff this time. Did not whiff. Otama. Now that can threaten the Robin.
It can.
Because on 4 Don, we can Otama the Robin and play a Vista.
Otama Vista. And he does have Vista. Wow, he has Vista. Wow, that Dodon finding him the perfect card.
Yep. Found exactly what he needed because we're going to see.
And once again.
We're going to hold on. Yeah.
Wow, this is exactly what he did game 1. Is that to play around Otama Vista, your Robin?
Well, now you see your opponent has the Otama, so you certainly want to play around.
Wow, so even in game 1, I was like, wow, why did he do that? And it seems like he's already on the next level of, well, this is how I play around my opponent's Otama Vista.
Yeah, it's possible. It's very possible.
That's so smart.
Here we go. Now we baited the Vista. Now, to be fair, Law found another Vista.
Wow, he has double.
Yeah, he's got 2 Vistas.
Okay,
so.
solid.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we'll probably see the Robin come down this turn. We got the Vista out of the hand. We're very happy about the fact that we handled it the way we did from Luffy's side. Seeing that Vista, knowing the Otama was in hand, this Robin wasn't safe.
No, and we're just going 5 here. And we're going to get out of it.
Interesting. We counter out. You don't see Law do that very often at 3 life.
Yep, leaving 2 up for Red Hawk. Super good.
Yep. So we're gonna see 4 Don get used to remove that Robin.
Yep.
Sees the 2 Don up, recognizes the Red Hawk, takes the hand off of the leader for a second.
Yeah. Do you think you're going to try to establish 5 here before you do your first attack? If he can even? I don't think he can.
He doesn't have a green card in his hand, so even if he establishes 5,
it wouldn't matter.
He's just putting a card back in his hand to play nothing.
That's right, yeah.
And with no searchers, I don't think that's the play. I think we're going to Otama, and I think that we're going to Vista.
Okay.
And we're going to use the Vista play around the Red Hawk.
I like it.
Nice.
Do we want to get rid of the starter deck Nami here?
She puts in so much value over these games.
I agree.
You know what? Enough is enough. We're tired of it.
Yeah, we simply don't want our opponent to get too much too quick, and we don't want the Red Hawk to become dead in our hand. We're going to have to spend a lot of Don to play our cards, and that Red Hawk might end up dead in hand at some point.
Absolutely. Now, we are inching closer and closer to Newgate, but our board is getting smaller and smaller as we do.
Man, double Vista putting in a lot of work there.
Absolutely. The power of Vista.
Okay, we got the Don here.
We got the Don. Going to look at 5. That's a Jet Pistol to the bottom.
All right.
Looks like a Gordon.
Gordon.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Found a Gordon. Now we need something to pair it with.
Yeah.
We have Otamas. We have Gordon.
Oh, we have another Robin.
Okay.
That's a great card to pair it with.
Great card, yeah.
Do we want to just swing leader 7, 6?
We want to take the Vista down. Or the Chopper if it happens.
Yeah.
We definitely. Oh, we have Mass Deuce.
Mass Deuce. That's another. Basically, it kills something that has 2K power or less for 2 Don. Not quite as good at Robin, but it is a 2K, so you get double usage.
Is that a win attacking?
It's a win attack.
Win attacking. Okay.
So it has a similar effect to Robin. Not quite as good, but the 2K makes up for it because you can also just play defensively, and that cost is mitigated with the Luffy leader. Luffy's pretty much the only red deck we see play Mass Deuce.
Yeah. Well, we've seen several Whitebeards with it actually.
Oh, really? Okay. I mean, that's cool.
But
it's good against Law.
Yeah, absolutely. It's quite interesting watching all of these decks, how they've teched out against other decks specifically.
Yeah.
Luffy feels very teched out against Law.
It really does, yeah. All right, we're just going 5, taking it down to 2, playing our other Robin. Do we play our Mass Deuce? Leaving 2 up.
Interesting swinging with the Gordon there.
Yeah. I guess to play around the chopper block. And if he has, I think he has another Red Hawk, so he'll be able to protect the Gordon and get rid of the chopper. He has another Red Hawk. That's crazy. Double Robin, double Red Hawk.
Man.
Crazy. Great stuff. I mean, again, against Law, that's just what you want.
And then on Law's side, no green.
No green.
No green whatsoever.
No shenanigans can occur.
Yep. Now, I haven't been able to see the life he took or the card he drew, but he's just...
Yeah. Flooded with red right now.
No green, no searchers. Yeah. Where are my Dodons?
Where are my
Namis? Where are my Bonnies?
Where's my Bonnie fun Law play that Law is so famous for?
It is, yeah.
Man.
All right,
I think just
we're in
Luffy,
the big think mode
yeah,
right
big
here.
think. Luffy's just in such a good spot here. We don't want to lose our chopper. We don't want to.
Yeah, but is it worth 4 Don to keep it?
There we go.
All right. Are we going to see a Red Hawk come down? Nah.
Sure.
We'll just protect our life.
Protect life, protect Robin the following turn. All possibilities.
It's not likely that he's going to put 4 Don on the chopper to protect it.
No.
And if he does, we're okay with that.
Yep. 5 at life.
Now, this could see a Red Hawk simply as a removal spell.
Yeah. 5 in hand. No.
No, we're going to go ahead and take
Oh, hit the chopper.
My goodness.
Oh, he hit
if we have Red Hawk, we can hit the other thing.
Yeah. Well,
Law is not necessarily done attacking.
Nah, that's fair, yeah.
The Jet Pistol in life 3 games in a row.
Okay. Well,
wow.
I would say the only reason I like hit chopper there is because since Vista's rested already, I can just attack her with Robin and then remove a second thing.
Yeah, sure.
Now Robin has to. Well, okay, you know what? I would say Robin has to go face. Well, Robin probably wants to go.
No.
At this point, we probably want to go face, so that does make a lot of sense.
Yep.
Okay, we have a Zoro and a beige. I mean, okay. We have plays. We just got to think about it.
I mean, if we're Luffy, we're seeing the Law player struggle a little bit.
We are.
We're not blinking and 7 dudes are on the board.
Exactly, yep.
A lot of things have gone a very good bit differently here from game 2.
Oh, he does have a 5-cost Luffy.
There's a beige. That's not the green card you really wanted to see, but we can at least swap it into a Luffy, which is exactly what we're going to do.
Okay.
And you know what? Let's not let that Jet Pistol happen again, please.
Swing for 5. We don't want to take this. We probably get out of it and then Red Hawk out of the 7K.
Yep. We have Newgate next turn, so we're definitely going to want to use that Red Hawk right now.
Yep. Oh,
and there it is. There's the chopper. And now because we're Luffy, we can play Newgate this turn
get Robin's
and
effect.
get Robin's effect. Get a 5 swing on the Zoro, get an 8 swing or a 7 swing on the Luffy if we need to.
And we get to just clear the chopper with the Robin first. Wow, and we're still at 2 life with a decent.
It looks like 2 cards in Law's hand. You know one's a beige. Can't be countered with.
Yep.
We can take the board this turn and have a Newgate on the cycle.
We're breaking the board this turn. However he chooses to do so.
Yep. The question is, does he want to play Newgate or not?
Yeah.
That's where we're at right now.
Yeah. Again, Jet Pistol coming in clutch. Double Red Hawk, double Robin. This is like we said.
Double Red Hawk, double Robin, Vista Jet Pistol. Let's not forget all the rest of the removal.
There we go.
And
Newgate.
there he is.
Go ahead and buff our leader to 7.
Yep. The 1 piece is real.
The 1 piece is real. Okay. All right. Swing 5 at Zoro. Pop chopper.
Beautiful.
Exactly as you suspect.
Beautiful.
And he actually can't counter out of it. So we get
his whole board. Oh my goodness.
We just get to clear everything.
Is Luffy going to be going to the finals?
Insane.
Oh man. Luffy, swing on that other Luffy.
Luffy, swing on Luffy, I would assume. No, he swung life. Okay.
That was interesting.
All right.
I guess you want to take your opponent down the following turn.
Yeah, I guess so. It's fair.
You have Newgate, so that beige does nothing.
That's true, yeah. You're not afraid of beige. You also have, I like 2 2Ks in hand, so you have a Dodon and a Mass Deuce in hand. I don't quite know every card, but you have a decent amount of counter power.
It's not the safest play in the world, but
you're still setting up for your win.
Yeah, you're still setting up to win the game. You know, I guess one is playing not to lose, the other is playing to win. So he's choosing to play to win now.
He's choosing to play to win, exactly.
Yep.
You know.
So Law has a Luffy, a beige. He took a damage.
I think it's 2.
And his draw.
Yeah.
So he should have 4 cards in hand.
Yep.
And we're just thinking about how we go about this now.
When you're in these desperate situations, you're just like, how?
How?
What do I do and how do I do it?
Yep. What is the right play? What is the right line? You're already playing Law, which means there are so many lines as it is.
So the 3 cards are Gordon, Dodon, Masked Deuce.
Yes, Masked Deuce
is a 2K.
Gordon can't be used for anything right now.
It has no counter power.
No counter power.
We can kill the Robin, right? I mean, we might as well.
That's fine, but with Newgate there, you don't actually care about the Robin anymore.
We have an Otama.
Otama, that was the draw.
Otama not doing too much.
Beige, Otama, Luffy, and...
Can't tell.
A card.
A card. Can't tell.
Needs to be a good card.
It needs to be. Sheesh.
Wow, you know what? We have seen 0 Bonnie activations.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Law.
Poor Law. No Bonnies.
No Bonnies. Luffy, on the other hand, just rains Namis.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we put Luffy on the Nami side of the table.
Good thing.
All right, so lots of decisions, and it always boils down to swing 5.
Yeah. He can't swing at the leader.
Nope.
Yep.
So you probably put 1 Don on it at least to swing on the Robin.
Yeah.
Or, okay, play Otama. Oh, no, he didn't play that. That was already there.
Nah, yeah. Just swing 5 at Robin, sure.
Yeah. That's fine.
Put a bunch of Don on Luffy and swing. I mean, try to survive. It's not looking too good here.
No, not particularly. If he's only got 1 blocker, he's lost.
Yep.
Because of the Newgate. Unless that blocker is exactly Law.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then we can just Otama the Law down to 4 and then use the Gordon that we have.
Yeah.
Or I guess we could use the Gordon instead of the Otama.
Yeah.
7. Anyway. You know what? We'll...
I don't think you need to take it. Yeah, you just get rid of the Dodon.
There's no reason to...
Put yourself in that position.
Yep.
Oh, we have double beige.
Okay.
Okay.
That matters.
Yeah. Play the other Luffy and swing. Oh, he swapped.
Swap, put the Otama back in hand. We're going to need this counter power.
Double 2K. Leave the Luffy up because you can't attack.
Yep.
And here we are at 10 Don.
We have 2 cards in our hand. Our opponent knows one of them is a 2K. The Newgate will clear 1 and probably clear both of them, honestly. Because the beige will block.
So, I don't know. We might swing with the Don here, yeah.
Yeah, we swing with the Don first, sure.
So, the Don for 7.
7. That,
yep.
That'll take both cards out of Law's hand. You don't want to block this.
Yeah, as soon as you block it, the Newgate gets in.
The Newgate gets in for 12, and the Luffy gets in for 9.
Yeah.
And that's just... That's a lot.
You could get a 9. I mean, if you're...
Potentially, but you don't know that.
I know. If your life has counter, then...
But your life doesn't necessarily have counter.
You don't know. Could be Radical Beam. You could use its trigger.
Yeah.
As long as it's a 1K counter.
And we could see if the Dodon fails to go through because both cards drop out of the hand, then we might just see the Luffy go down on the Law's side, put Law to 1 life.
We can actually, we can Gordon the active mode Luffy, kill it with Whitebeard, attack the rest mode Luffy.
Yes.
And it all depends on what happens with this.
Both Beiges will go down as blockers, and the other Luffy will survive anyway. It'll be the same basic outcome.
Same thing, yeah. It just all depends on this Dodon attack.
It does, yeah. The Dodon attack is
pretty crucial here.
Pretty crucial.
Yeah. And he's just thinking, honestly, I think you take it, right? Because it's such a gamble. You can't block because then you just take the damage. It's so hard.
Yep. Also, what if your opponent has a Vista? What if it's a trap the whole time?
Man, am I a gambling man? And he's blocking.
He's blocking.
We're gamblers.
Okay. All right,
swing
we're gambling.
Big. 12, kill the blocker. And 10. It was a law.
There it was.
Gambling man.
Gambled and lost.
I don't even think it was wrong. I just think you take the gamble. I mean,
I feel like if you counter out of it.
You counter out, block 1, take 1, you're at 0.
Take 1, you're at 0.
Yeah.
But if you counter out of it, you have 2 Luffys on the board.
Yeah.
So you have 2 Luffys. Your opponent is at 3 cards in hand, 2 life. you still give yourself the chance to win.
To win, yeah.
Now, to be fair, by gambling, you also give yourself a chance to win because if you can get out of the 9, then
you're pretty
you
solid.
still have that same board state, right? So it's rough. I think you end up gambling one way or the other.
These micro decisions, and then also like, if you counter out, you can just go after the Luffys there. And like you said, you end the board with only 1 Luffy. So you have leader, Luffy. My opponent has 4 cards in hand and 2 life. The swings could be 10 and 11. It's the math, the math, the gamble. What do we do?
There would be no gamble though if the Luffy player had just gone after that Luffy. The rest mode 5-drop Luffy. If he had just gone after it when the way was clear, there really wouldn't have been much of a gamble.
That's true. Yeah. I think I kind of get it. So in that scenario, my opponent has 2 cards in hand. He doesn't know that I can't counter with him. 1 2K gets me out of that swing. It saves my Luffy, and then I also didn't deal that damage to him. So in defense of the Luffy player, I understood his thought process of, like he said, there's playing not to lose, and there's playing to win, and he played to win. That's all it was.
Yeah, but I feel like in that situation, you clear the Luffy, or if they counter out of it, then they're not doing anything on the following turn. You went 5 on the Zoro, and it went down easily. I think there's a decent chance that the Luffy's going down pretty easily, too. Maybe they've got a 2K, but if they don't, they're discarding both cards from their hand. Or if any of the cards in their hand are
you can't
nothing,
lose,
you can't do anything. And we saw one of them was a Beige, so he only had one possibility.
Exactly.
It's either a 2K or
game's over.
Game's over.
Yeah. No, I like.
And by dealing that damage, you give your opponent
another
opportunity,
card,
which ended up being a blocker.
Which
could have lost him the game.
So he had 2 uncounterable cards as his last 2 life as well, the Law player.
Wow.
One piece. And you see here, this
complex there.
This discussion of a small decision can branch and branch and branch. This game is complex. We have incredibly skilled players. We've seen so many good games today. And Luffy advancing to the semifinals. The other match, to the finals. The other match, Whitebeard versus Zoro. We have an all-red finals. No green, not even half green. And it's either Whitebeard or Zoro. Winner of that plays Luffy. Crazy.
Yep, absolutely.
So I get this is our last round. This is
our last round to commentate. So
everybody, Giancarlo Paradiso, Matt Sublett, thank you guys for tuning in. Please. We want your feedback, whether it's positive or negative. Just let us know. You have critiques, that's all good. We want to know. We love interacting with the community. We love being a part of this. We love bringing you events. There is still the finals. This is not going to be the last round. Please tune in.
Steven and Nathan are going to handle that finals. It's going to be a great show. Come back, watch it, enjoy it. We'll see you guys next.
And subscribe.
That too.
Goodbye.
Sure.
Signing off.